Leo. Okay, so it's time. Okay, the energy is here. Something amazing is happening. Let's see. Okay, I'm very excited for this reading. Okay, I just want to connect really quick. Okay, so I'm gonna pull Tarot and Oracle. Okay, of course, I want to talk to you first. I saw a fish. I saw a Mahi Mahi fish. Okay. And these fish in the Hawaiian culture, it means very strong. And it's a sign that is a bringer of fortune here. So it's a very fortunate sign. And then I saw a dress. So, what a dress symbolizes to me is like Cinderella. When Cinderella gets her dress, right, to go to the ball. So, there is a moment here where you're getting your dress. There is a moment here, and the way that this could come in is there can be some money coming in. There could be some leftover money, some money that you thought you were going to have to pay for something, but you don't. Or there is a way where you have extra money, right? And this is about utilizing this money. There is an idea of utilizing this money in a way to present yourself differently to this world. And this is like your spirit guides helped you with this. This dress is about dressing for the, whether you're male or female, it's not about that. It's about dressing for the job that you want, not the job that you have. But it's not the job, it's the lifestyle. That's the difference here. You're dressing, you're presenting yourself for the lifestyle that you want. You're making these little changes, and this is having a huge, huge, big, profound effect on you. Okay? So there's a strong sense of perseverance, there's a strong sense of your ancestors here. I saw a platypus too, and an archer, and they're shooting hearts. We're gonna see if this is still in here. Platypus is something that's amazing. Platypus is still here. So is the archer here. This is a platypus right there. Okay, this is an archer, and look at where he's pointing, and these are hearts. Platypus. Okay, this is very interesting because the platypus is like no other animal on this planet. It's like, really? How are they here? This animal came from like an alien species that were like, you know what we're gonna do just to mess with them? Let's put a platypus here. Figure it out, guys. How did it get here? you know, it's like something like that, okay? Because they have this, they can sense the electrical charges, electroreception. That's what they have. Like no other like no other being has like all of these things that they have. It's like very rare. They're a mammal and they lay eggs. They can see in like dark, zero light in the water, and they can still see. Like this creature is like, what is this creature? It's from another place here. So this is the thing where you're presenting yourself in a way, okay, that is this new way, right? And this way is like, rich people, they will like buy a t-shirt that looks like a plain whatever t-shirt for like $200, but it looks so nice, and the way that they're walking, it's like it looks like a $200 t-shirt. It looks expensive, because of the way that they carry themselves and the way that they take care of, and they buy something that they value. So it's not necessarily about spending a ton of money, but there's something here about changes that you're making to your lifestyle and the way you present yourself. And utilizing this strength, because the Mahi Mahi is very strong. That's what it means. So your spirit guides are showing you this Mahi Mahi because they want you to know, yeah, we see that you're very strong. Be very strong. Present yourself in this way. The elephant. And I heard this thing I saw, which it's like a little picture that I saw somewhere. I don't know. On social media somewhere. And it was Dumbo's mom. And Dumbo's mom's like reaching through the bars and like holding Dumbo. And it said like, love will always find a way, or something like that. Mothers always find a way, or And that's what I kept hearing is you always find your way. You always find your way. But this is the thing. You're now taking this ingredients of the fortune from your ancestors and this experience as this elephant, right? Kind of caged and trapped, but finding a way into the way that you're presenting yourself. And then this puts you forward as this platypus, which is like out of this world. There's nothing like you in this world, untouchable. So there's something here to this, your business, what you represent, your love, whatever it is that you're manifesting is untouchable. There is nothing that can compare it. There's nothing that is like it. It's just for you. And this is amazing because this is like within business, this is having a monopoly, right? Whatever skill, that you possess or whatever this is about, it's like you do this, nobody else can touch this, right? In love with the archer and the hearts, okay, there's somebody here that sees what you're doing and they love it. Love it, love it, love it. This could be a business part, this could be love. Whatever it comes first, it's going to go full circle for your whole life, okay? Because platypus is different in all areas of life, right? They're nothing like any other creature in any way. So, there's that. So with love, there's somebody here that sees you and your love is so unique. There is nothing like this love anywhere here on this. Nothing compares to it. Nothing. It's untouchable. You feel this way and your person feels this way, right? So this is a profound time for you here. I see roots of a tree and this tree is growing up tall. You can't even see it. Now there's all these trees that are growing. So you're making your own forest here. Yeah, you're starting your own forest. It's like you're starting your own planet with your own forest and your own, what is this ecosystems of this planet going to be? You're deciding that in the different areas of your life. This is profound. This is. So I want to get cards about this. I'm telling you, financial freedom. Wouldn't it be so beautiful to have financial freedom, to be financially free? You don't have to worry about anything. You're in a beautiful place of stability, right? We're going to see about how your spirit guides are saying, yeah, you're in the vicinity of this vibration of financial freedom. So let's see how to harness this financial freedom for you. You have vines of jealousy here. Yeah, there's people that are jealous of you. There's always going to be people that are going to be jealous of you. And the more that you move into this financial freedom, the more jealous they're going to be. That's fine. Let them be jealous. You do not need them. Okay, yeah. Because this is the thing is, it's your moment now. And I know because we have Rudolph. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer here, okay? And Rudolph, guess what? Ostracized his entire life for being completely different than anybody else around him. Platypus. But he found a way, right? He, I don't know, went out into the woods. He made friends with like the winter warlock. Is that Rudolph? I don't know. He made friends with the squirrels, He's like, whatever, I'm just going to be a squirrel now, And eventually there came a time where he's the only one. He is the only one that can do what he can do, right? That can shine his nose. He's the only one. Nobody else can do that. So what was at one time a broken wish, right? He just wanted to be like everybody else. He didn't get that wish. You probably wanted to fit in your entire life. Why can't I just be like all the other animals, platypus? No. And God said, no, you can't fit in. You can't be like everybody else. No. And this is really a beautiful thing. Bridge. Successfully overcoming a problem. Yeah. You're not meant to be like everybody else. You're not going to have a life like everybody else. And your life is going to be better. Better than what it has been and better than everybody else. You have waiting for news or a package. And you have slowly but surely getting ahead. Hard work ahead. Sun, happiness and well-being. Wow. This is interesting. Okay, you have Lily here. Lily and the girl with pyramids. There's something here that you have access to. You have access to something that you didn't have access to before. That's what this is really talking about. You know, lilies are talking about some kind of ending. There is an ending to wishes not being granted. There is an ending to you being left out. It's like now you're starting to see the beauty of you being left out. The beauty of you not being like everybody else. You know, Albert Einstein, you know, in school they thought he was, you know, his brain didn't work properly. They thought he had, you know, extremely below average intelligence. Right? But he lived that for a long time, that he is a failure, you know, for a long, long time. He didn't fit in for a long, long time. And then there was a moment where he realized it's really good that I don't fit in. It's actually that he has superior intelligence. We're still talking about Albert Einstein today. All those people that made him feel like he was nothing for all of those years, right? For the first half of his life, okay? And now, all this time, we're still talking about him. We're still, every person on the planet, you say Albert Einstein, they know who you're talking about. They know him, right? So there is a good thing. There is a good reason for a wish being broken. And this is giving me very much so Taylor Swift vibes, because Taylor Swift was broken up with, like, I don't know, 1,000,000 times. How many people has she dated? And how beautiful was it that all that love didn't work out? Because look what she did with it. She built an empire for herself. Yeah, she did. And inspiring, you know, young girls all across the planet to believe in themselves and that their emotions matter, and that, you know, them being hurt because they really thought that they were in love with somebody who didn't give crap about them at all, you know? But you pick yourself up, you know what I mean? And you keep going, right? Everything you lose is a step you take. So there is stuff that has been lost here. There's stuff that has been lost. But what you have lost is gaining so much. It's causing you to gain so much. And this is bridging between you, whether you're male or female, this is you, okay? Between you and your other lifetimes. That's what this is really talking about. The pyramids, okay? Under the pyramids in Egypt, there's this crazy system of tunnels, all this stuff going down in the earth, okay? Like far down. They just discovered this. I haven't checked. I'm pretty sure it's legit. But there's crazy things going on underneath the pyramids, all these crazy chambers, okay, that we just figured out. And this is like electrical. They use like some kind of technology that put electrical impulses, and then it created a picture. Like the platypus creates electrical impulses and then forms a picture of what it is seeing. What? That's insane. Yes, that's what this report says. It said it's like, yes. Okay. So, that's what the platypus does. Whoa. You're the platypus. This is about you. You're bridging this within yourself. The world out here is the world within you. So there's connections that you're making in your brain nobody else is making. And this is activating discoveries outside here on this world, on this planet, and now it's going to be in your life. Because of this, I'm going to explain to you why. What happens is, on this planet, we think, we have a thought, and thoughts create our reality, right? And when you have a thought and it's believed, it's happened before, you've seen it with your own eyes, it's like very easy to see it for yourself because it has existed on this soil somewhere on the planet. This is why, after somebody, runs the mile in the fastest time ever, like for however years before, nobody ever could run, in under 5 minutes, nobody could run a mile. No way, never. It's not possible. And then one person does it, and then what do you know? The next 2 weeks, it's like 8 more people do it. But before, nobody could do it for years. So now all of a sudden, one person did it. Now it's so possible, right? This is what the pyramids are here for. And the pyramids, just like the platypus was planted here by alien starseeds, pyramids were as well. And this is why. Because in the pyramids, if you think about it, they're preparing. What were they preparing? A tomb for a king, right? For a pharaoh. They prepared everything that they would need in the next lifetime for them to live as a king, as a queen in the next lifetime. And who did it? Slaves did it. So in your life, how you were mistreated in your series of past lives, how you have been mistreated, and how people made you feel like you were nothing. And like you had to sacrifice so much to get nothing, that you were worth nothing. In this lifetime, you're meant to see, no, I am worth everything. And me not being like the rest of you, that's right. And that's not because I'm below you. It's not. And these riches, you have access to these riches that you have accrued in other lifetimes, but you haven't cashed in. It's like a bank for other lifetimes, a portal bank. It's like a portal bank. And when you're working with this type of stuff, okay, all the other animals, they're jealous of the platypus. Okay? When you're working with this type of magic with the pyramids, people hate you. People hate you. Vines of jealousy. Yeah. Oh yeah. This is interesting. You have Aries. This is the Aries season. We're coming into Aries season here. Oh no, it's Aries season now. Aries season today, as I'm filming this. Wow. You have Taurus here. So as we're moving into Taurus season, and look what you have. You have the owls here. Wow, what a card that signifies Albert Einstein. They're reading a book with a scholarly cap on. Wow. And the peacock, which the peacock is dressing, is showing yourself. Revealing yourself as who you really are. Who you really are. Yeah. Wow. This is insane. This is insane. This is about believing in yourself. And look at this mystery she has. She's not going to tell anybody. She's not telling anybody what's happening. This is like if Cinderella knew the fairy godmother came the night before the ball. And Cinderella's like, thank you so much, but now I have to hide this dress because the ball's tomorrow. She knows. She knows. But she's not going to say anything. She's going to let it all play out, and she's going to emerge. She's going to show up like this. They're all going to be in awe. Yeah. That's what you're doing. The Fool here. This is new. There's a new level that you're reaching, a new frequency that you're reaching, and I see an angel in your cup here. There's like a new angel that is assigned to you because there's a higher frequency that you've reached, and it's higher than you've ever been before. And this is going to be your new base. So this is dressing not for the job that you want, the job that you have. Now you're dressing for the lifestyle you want, not the lifestyle that you have. And now this new lifestyle that you're dressing for, it's about to catch up. So now you're going to be living that, you know. So this can be something that, you know, you've been doing for quite some time now. 6 of Cups here. Yeah. This is the dream that is owed to you. It is owed to you. This is the gift that God gives to humanity. That you can incarnate, you can have complete and total freedom. But everything that you worked so hard for, that you were denied, everything, every wish that you ever made, whatever you had to endure here on this planet, every wish that you ever made, it doesn't just disappear. It doesn't get taken from you. It's not just washed away in space and you don't get it and somebody else got it and too bad for you because you're not worthy. No. All that you have suffered, all of it, it's waiting for you. And when you're a vibrational match to it, you get it all. And it never ends. It is endless abundance. This is the gift of incarnating here on this planet because it's not easy to do. It's not easy to do at all. And you did it. And there's people that absolutely hate you for it. They hate you for it, but there's so many people that are in awe of you and that are inspired to do it as well. Yeah. You could really relate to kids, to children, or to inspiring the young souls of this planet. You could be called to be somewhere on this planet. Yeah, because you have the world here. You're called to be somewhere on this planet where there's new souls incarnating. This is new cards. And this is a portal on this card here, and there's children here. It's going to a new place he's never been before. So this is like, yeah, welcoming the new souls on this planet. Inspiring the new souls on this planet to believe in themselves, especially those that have a ton of trauma that they have been through, you know, because you can use all of this trauma. You use this to get your blessings, to get beauty in your life. Yeah, your body is holding this trauma and holding it. And it's time to release this and allow yourself to be elevated. That's what's happening. Allowing yourself to be seen. Yes. This is so beautiful. The Wheel of Fortune. I'm telling you. I am telling you. The Bringer of Fortune. Wow. Wow. It's your destiny to be seen. It is your destiny to be known. It's your destiny to start from rags and rise to riches. This is your destiny. This is your story. You have ancestors that tried to do this and they lost their lives. They couldn't make it to do this. That's not for lack of effort or anything or strength or anything like that. No, 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 no. But you're the one that's doing it. And you being free, it's like you're making them all free. You're freeing them all. It's time for you to live in luxury and glory. You know, it's like Rudolph Do you think Rudolph ever had to I don't know, shovel the snow at the North Pole again? No. No. It's like every person has something about them, excuse me, that they can discover to elevate themselves. And you've done that. Wow. This is beautiful. Wow. 10 of Pentacles, Page of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles. So this is what I'm saying. There's something small that you're given and you're going to use it to elevate yourself. This is like, let's say Cinderella knows that there's a troll that has fairy dust. And she's like, all right, I'm going to, the troll wants some money. I'm going to get, I'm going to work, get this money, go give it to the troll, get the fairy dust, and I'm going to make my dress. And then I'm going to go to the ball and everyone's going to see me in this dress and I'm going to start this dress business, and people hate her for it. Okay. The stepmom and the stepsisters, they hate her for doing this. They really do. But it's better than even what she thought, right? She ends up meeting the love of her life. This person is a prince. She becomes the queen of the land and she makes dresses for everyone and she changes it so no one is a peasant. I don't know. She does stuff, okay? And this is not like overnight, right? But it doesn't have to be a long time either. There's something here that once you turn onto this timeline, you're there. You're there. It's happening. Your fortune is happening for you. And you're being seen for building it. It's like self-made. Self-made, but through your vibration and allowing spirit to put things in place for you. It's not necessarily a bunch of hard labor self-made, but it is self-made. Oh yeah. Wow. Okay, Leo, this is what I have for you. Okay, thank you so much. I hope this resonates. Please like and subscribe. Okay, and if you would like a personal reading, the information is in the description. Okay.